UNESCO stands for United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, a specialized agency of the United Nations. The organization selects landmark sites from all around the globe that have universal value to humanity, be it cultural or natural, to protect them for future generations. There are upwards of 1,000 UNESCO sites scattered all around the globe, so it's likely you visited at least one in your lifetime. Today on Vacation Nation, we present to you the top 5 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. This video is going to be intriguing, so make sure you stick around to the end. Before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe so you never miss out on any of our videos. Number 5. Aphrodisias. Aphrodisias is a newer addition to the UNESCO World Heritage Sites and is one of the largest, most preserved ancient cities in the world. If you're a fan of ancient architecture, this is a great attraction for you to visit. During its prime, Aphrodisias was the provincial capital of the region and was an epicenter of activity. On site, you can explore 2 components of this landmark: the archaeological site of Aphrodisias and the abundant marble quarries that lie to the northwest of the city. The Temple of Aphrodite is a magnificent sight to see, as is all the architecture here. But what you'll find the most impressive is just how intact this ancient city still is, many centuries past its heyday. When visiting Aphrodisias, you are also located right smack between 2 other UNESCO World Heritage Sites of Ephesus and Pamukkale. So it's a relatively easy endeavor to visit all 3 sites during a weekend tour of Turkey. Number 4. Cappadocia, Turkey. Cappadocia has been recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1985. This beautiful area contains one of the world's most spectacular landscapes, formed by layers of lava from active volcanoes approximately 60 million years ago. During the Paleolithic era, this region was the epitome of Christianity during the peak of the Roman period. Cappadocia is world famous for its unique architecture. Here you'll find houses carved into stone, almost as if a fairy tale has been brought to life. These uniquely built homes offered shelter, as well as educational and cultural centers for Christians who fled from Roman persecution. The volcanic rock towers, troglodyte villages, and subterranean cities carved into the magnificent rock formations make Cappadocia an awe-inspiring sight to see. For a truly remarkable experience, you can embark on a hot air balloon tour at sunrise to take in the history, harmony, and striking cave-dwelling complexes scattered all around this intriguing UNESCO site. Number 3. Acropolis, Athens, Greece. The Acropolis of Athens is a beautiful, ancient cathedral that presides atop a rocky hill, providing jaw-dropping views across this historic city. Among the many ruined ancient buildings, you can find the Parthenon, as well as an intriguing and beautiful museum. The Acropolis is one of the most iconic UNESCO sites, and for good reason. The remains of the beautiful ancient cathedral sit atop a rocky hill, boasting breathtaking views across this majestic city, as well as ruined ancient buildings, the most famous of which is the Parthenon. The site is also home to a beautiful and fascinating, and thankfully air-conditioned, museum. The Acropolis and its associated monuments track the history of the Athenian people after successfully fighting off the Persians, starting a democracy, and becoming one of the leading city-states of the world during their time. It's safe to say that the monuments in Acropolis have witnessed many of the most pivotal moments that introduced democracy to the world. Number 2. Sintra, Portugal. Located in western Portugal, Sintra is a municipality that boasts an extensive and storied history. On site, you'll find many historical castles and royal estates, stemming back as far as the 8th century. There are also many beautiful nature parks and lush gardens that are enjoyed both by locals and visitors. The diverse and beautiful scenery, paired with the historic nature of Sintra, make this city a very popular tourist destination. Tucked into a centralized forested area, you'll find numerous forts and castles that overlook the Atlantic Ocean from the vantage point of scenic hills and cliffs. In the National Park of Sintra, there are many scenic walking trails, 3-wheeled tuk-tuks, and tour buses that can help you traverse the park while taking in the views. While in Sintra, an absolute must-see is the Castle of the Moors. This medieval hilltop fort was built by the invading Moors in the 8th century. This construction took place during a very turbulent period known as the Reconquista. The Moors were ultimately rousted from the castle after the Portuguese conquest of Lisbon in 1147, which marked another important date in the history of Portugal. Number 1. Nha-Ke National Park. Phong Nha charms the adventure lovers of the world with its amazing limestone karst ecosystem. As part of the Annamite Mountain Range, this incredibly diverse park covers over 126,000 hectares of varied terrain. You'll find underground rivers, unspoiled jungles, enormous caves, and historic sites. Travelers can partake in a wide range of activities or multi-day excursions, such as exploring caves, diving into glowing rock pools, and camping out alongside subterranean rivers. In addition to its incredibly diverse landscape, Phong Nha is also home to a variety of endemic wildlife, including tigers, Asiatic black bears, saulo, and multiple varieties of reptiles, fish, birds, and other mammal species. Nature lovers and adventurers alike will find everything they could ever hope for, and more, with a visit to the stunning and exciting Phong Nha-Ke Bang National Park. This wraps up our look at the top 5 UNESCO World Heritage Sites in the world. Here at Vacation Nation, we'd like to thank you for embarking with us on this adventure. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment saying, "I subscribed," and we'll do our best to respond to each of your comments.